Hi, I'm Sneha. So one of the trends for spring 2016 is the use of colored eyeliners. And I thought this would be a perfect time to share some of my tips or tricks to save money on using colored eyeliners without buying colored eyeliners, if that makes sense. So I hope you enjoyed this video. So I have personally in the past ended up buying so many different colored eyeliners anytime I want to use a pop of color on my eyes. So I learned it the hard way. There's two ways you can get it. First is with using a mixer. So you can use something like MAC makes, I think, mixing media, or you can use Duraline by Inglot. So all you do is add some of your mixing medium to a corner in your eyeshadow, and it'll transform it into a liquid paste that you can apply on your eyelids as an eyeliner. And it's going to stay put all day. So I'm going to show you a demonstration for that. And the second method is by using an eyeliner. You'll also need a colorful eyeshadow palette. It can be high-end or drugstore, whatever you prefer. I generally think that drugstore probably makes more shades in terms of variety for a much cheaper price than high-end, where I think only Urban Decay or maybe Makeup Forever make those kind of bright pop of colors. But otherwise, you can get any of these cheap sleek palettes are great for this. So here's one example where you can have purples, greens, blues, or even these rich browns. Or you can also have this bright pop of neon colors. You can get everything from yellow, pink, green, purple, blues, more greens, orange, etc. Another brand that you can check out from the drugstore for cheap, relatively cheap eyeshadows are NYX and Single Eyeshadows, and also Wet n Wild. I've depotted some of them here. You can get this beautiful gold eyeliner. You have blue, you can get this burgundy, brown, etc. So this is what the Duraline by Inglot looks like. It comes with a dropper, so it's easy. Say you want to get an eyeliner with this green. So first I'm going to use the dropper on the Duraline to get some on the back of my hand, or if you have a palette you can use that. Then I'm going to dip my angled brush in the eyeshadow, get some on there, and then put it into the Duraline, mixing it like so, getting some more of that. And then once you have a nice mixture, you can just apply it on your eyes and get a nice eyeliner. Can you see that? It's a thicker line. So that's the first way. You can get a myriad of colors. So if I go into something more bright, let's get something crazy like a neon hot pink or something. I'm gonna try this eyeshadow, this pink. It may change color just because the brush is still dirty with the first green. Just going to pick some of that pink eyeshadow right there. Just scraping some and putting it, mixing it with the Inglot Duraline. And then again, you can just use it as an eyeliner. It takes like a couple of minutes, but in the end, you can save a lot of money by doing so. I don't think they budge. So the green one, rubbing it, see that hardly anything's come off. Let's wait for the pink to dry now. I think it's dry, so if I rub my finger through here, see that none of them come off. This is the finger I used. Again, going over them, they stay put. So that's the first method how you can save money on colored eyeliners. Obviously use a matte shadow for a matte eyeliner. then a shimmery one for a shimmery eyeliner. The second and probably more convenient way of having colored eyeliners is first by using either a nude or a black eyeliner pencil. I think most people have these as staple. If you have a brown, put that into the mix, and then you can generate all kinds of variations of a particular shade. I'll show you how. So first I'm just going to make a couple of swatches on the back of my hand with the nude pencil. 1, 2, 3. Same with the black. So we're going to add different colored eyeshadows on top of these base eyeliners. I think we're going to try purple and then maybe this bright yellow. So starting with the purple, just going to take it on an angled brush. Just going to dip it in the purple eyeshadow and then dab it along the pencils. That's what the purple looks like on the nude pencil. And then on the black, looks like a deep, very deep purplish black almost. So it looks very different depending on what base you use. So the bottom is with the nude pencil and the top one still looks close to black. It's the purple black. Next up is yellow. I've never used this eyeshadow. So let's see. Loading up the brush, and packing it on the nude eyeliner. You can see that in one swipe it gives this beautiful, stunning yellow eyeliner. It'll be interesting to see how it shows up on black. It should actually. Color theory. Yellow mixed with black results in green. We have a nice forest green colored eyeliner. Alright, now let's use something from Wet n Wild. I think I'm going to use this blue eyeshadow from Wet n Wild. It's a more shimmery one. The other two I've used so far were matte. Looks pretty. So the nude. And then on the black, there you go. So you can see that depending on what base you use with each eyeshadow, you can get a variety of shades. Again, both are very long lasting. I think probably want to use it on your waterline. Maybe I would suggest using the Duraline one. I would have to check though if Duraline is okay for the waterline. But again, as you can see, I'm still rubbing the first ones that we did with the Duraline. It won't come off. These ones, on the other hand, are more prone to smudging, just because, I mean, you do see some coming off, but it's not significant. You still have the color there. And for the blue one, yes, you have more that comes off. Probably because it hasn't had time to set, but you still have that beautiful color payoff. So I hope this hack was useful. Let me know in the comment section below, and do give this video a thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you again soon. Bye!